Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of the day or night it is for you. It is currently 8 p.m. Perth time, and I am bringing you weekly oracle card readings tonight because tomorrow is the Crystal and Stone Christmas market and it's going to be a very busy day from very early on, so I'm jumping on tonight. Hello, to bring you your reading for the week ahead. Tonight we are using the beautiful self-care wisdom cards, a new deck of cards that I have only just started working with. And for those just joining in, hi, I'm Kyle, the Crystalline Mage. It's weekly oracle cards reading time. I'm going to be pulling one card for each day of the week ahead from Sunday the 5th of December through till the 11th. I think that's right. That's right, through till the 11th. One card for each day of the week, an overview card for the whole week, and I'll of course be pairing them with crystals. Hello, how are we? Good evening. Thanks for joining in for an unusual weekly oracle card reading. For those just joining in, we're working with the self-care wisdom cards. Beautiful deck of cards that I've just started working with. I'll be pulling one card for each day of the week, pairing them with crystals, bringing you an overview as well. We are in the new moon, solar eclipse. The energy has been a little bit chaotic, but quite good, quite exciting. I hope you've been out there just enjoying the energy, thinking about your own life and how things have moved forward and progressed, where you're going, where you're moving, what's coming for the future. New moon in Sag is very, being in the moment and being adventurous and having lots of fun. So hopefully that is at the forefront of your mind. I'll put those to the side. So we're working with the self-care wisdom. I'll be pulling one card for each day of the week, pairing each of those with crystals, and pulling a final overview card that's just going to give us a bit of extra guidance. We are in the waxing moon period from Sunday, so the build up to the next full moon, final full moon of the year. So be very interested to see what comes, to see what we have in store for the week ahead. We are deep in Sagittarius season. How are you? Where are you at? How's your week been? What are we up to this weekend? Are any of you coming along tomorrow, if you're in Perth, to the Christmas market at Crystal and Stone? Just got to get these properly shuffled before I read for you guys. You know how it is. Yeah, let me know where you are, how you're doing, how your week's been. It has been hectic. It's been very typically Sagittarian. Lots of last minute work going on, lots of stuff happening, lots of fun, lots of sociality. Hello, how you doing? Just a little bit more and then we'll be ready. One card, as I said, for every day of the week. From tomorrow, Sunday the 5th of December through till Saturday the 11th. Let's all take a breath. Our first card, our card from Sunday for Sunday is, hello fellow Saggies, hello from the Gold Coast. Yes, he is, thank you very much. Our card for Sunday, our first card of the week is Beauty. Well, that's just a perfect Sunday card, isn't it? It's all about seeing the beauty in your life, creating beauty in your life, living life in a beautiful way. Not just about the obvious ideals of beauty and being attractive, but very much for tomorrow. It's about just the beauty of life, the amazing things that we get to exist in, the The beauty of people around you, of energy, of love, of positivity, of friends and family, the beauty of giving and sharing, the beauty of being with people, the beauty of being in the sunshine and just connecting to those around you that you love. This is really taking the chance to put on those rose-colored glasses. Tomorrow, put the rose-colored glasses on, see the world in a beautiful way, live life as if it's all beautiful and gorgeous. Oh, hello, Tulsi from London. Good to see you, beautiful. Speaking of beauty, this is our card for Sunday, our card for tomorrow, and it is perfect. It's all about beauty. I want to be able to share as much as possible, and tomorrow being a chance to really share and give and be a part is something that I find really beautiful, really exciting, really endearing, really just something I feel so blessed and so beautiful. So I'm very excited to be a part of that, to be a part of where other small businesses connecting and sharing and doing all of this beautiful stuff. Hello. Doing all of this beautiful sharing and giving and exchanging and all of that wonderful energy. It's going to be a full-on buzz. It's going to be electric. I can't wait. This is amazing. I think this is also a reminder to really see how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how amazing the things that you've dealt with, the difficulties, the hardships that you've dealt with, and now you're still here, you're still whole, you're still sharing, you're still trying to do good, you're still trying to help others, and that is so beautiful as well. So see the beauty in your own journey, in your own life too. Definitely put on those rose-colored glasses. So wear some rose quartz, some kunzite, some pink tourmaline, morganite, rhodochrosite, rhodonite, mangano calcite, cobalto calcite. It really doesn't matter what flavor of pink crystal it is. Work with it tomorrow. Have it on you tomorrow. Have that energy. Work with it. Enjoy it. Love it. Share it. Be it. Emit it. Emote it. Be all of that beauty and love for your Sunday. I love it. It's so good. What a great way to start. All right. We are going to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. The next card is for Monday. Monday is the 6th of December. Our card for Monday is Pamper. Now, this, at this time of year, is so important because we are giving, sharing, doing, making sure others are taken care of, making sure we're buying things, giving things, going to that party, catching up with that person, writing those cards, doing all of those obligations that can maybe be a bit tiring and can sort of burn us out and pull from our energy a little bit. And so it's important to remember taking care of yourself and your own energy during this really hectic time, during a time of chaos and organized chaos, but it's definitely still chaos. Saggy season is chaos. I am all about it. I love it. But it can be a lot for a lot of us, and it can even be a lot for me. Being post-market day, Monday will be very much about the pampering of me, taking care of myself, doing a bit of self-care to recover. But this is very much about the fact that we are all at the moment caught up in that forward motion, caught up in that energy of Saggy season, caught up in that festive action-driven sort of energy. So it's important to remind ourselves to slow down, take care of ourselves. Even if you have to go to work and you've got to do the thing, when you come home, have a nice bath, pour yourself a glass of wine, take some time out to chill out, relax, and give back to your own energy, because we are constantly on output, and it is very on brand for the Sagittarian to burn the candle at both ends, right? Play hard, party hard, work hard, all of that all together. And as fun as it is, it can burn you out if you're not careful. So just take it easy. Make sure you're recovering your own energy. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Make sure you're returning the energy that you are giving out to others back to yourself, especially if you're giving out and there is no one giving back to you. You need to be the one that is giving back to yourself. Does that make sense, everyone? And it doesn't matter what pampering is. Pampering could be going out and getting a massage, getting your nails done. It could be drinking a glass of wine and just relaxing outside for an hour. It could be taking a nice bath. It could be going shopping for yourself as well as for others, going for a walk along the beach. It really doesn't matter what it is. Just make sure you're giving that to yourself, taking that time for yourself, giving that space for you because you need it too. I would recommend something like ocean jasper would be really nice. I would say keep those pink stones going, actually, like pink tourmaline, morganite, kunzite. They give us an ability to do loving things for ourselves. Prehnite and epidote, very, very nice. Yeah, absolutely. It's very important to do that, to remember that. Prehnite just by itself would actually be lovely too. Chrysoprase, amazonite, turquoise, those sorts of yummy soft tones. Yeah, fresh set, absolutely. Oh, going into a market tomorrow with no nails, it's not going to be good. Oh well, it is what it is, don't judge me. So yeah, take time out to remind yourself that you are worthy of being taken care of as well. Apophyllite, actually, for Monday feels beautiful. Okay. We're going to keep rolling forward to Tuesday. Tuesday is the 7th of December. Breathe. We are really being reminded to slow down this week. We are really being reminded to not get caught up in the very quick forward motion that is happening around us all. We are being told tomorrow, see the beauty. Monday, pamper yourself. Tuesday, breathe. This is very much remember your own energy throughout all of this output, throughout caring for others, creating for others, doing for others, buying for others. You must remember your own energy. You must remember that people are out there going crazy. They've got all their things, they've got their lists, they've got so many obligations that they are caught up in, that it's important for you to remember, don't get caught up in it. Don't allow others' mess to rule you. Remember that the chaos of the season is always here. It's no different. It's just the fact that due to, maybe not having as much, we are now going forward a bit too much. We had so many months with so much heavy retrograding energy, and it felt like we were kind of walking through treacle. And now with all of them lifted, it's like everyone wants to run forward, and we're going to burn ourselves out really quickly. Come Capricorn season, we're going to want to crawl into a hole, and that's not what we want to do. We want to have longevity. Like Capricorn season is about cadence and actually being able to go the distance. So if you don't burn out in Sagittarius season, you can actually go through January, February really well. So just try and remember your own energy. Try and remember to take a step, breathe. Don't get caught up in everyone else's stuff. Don't worry about engaging in anything that's going to take extra energy. Really be kind of protective of yourself. Definitely work with good fresh green energy. Again, prehnite, green calcite, pistachio calcite would be beautiful. Green aventurine, emerald. I would recommend your blue calcites, Caribbean calcite, Larimar, aquamarine, all of those beautiful throat chakra stones to calm your farm, as it were. The big message is don't get caught up in everyone else's stuff this week. Not just the first couple of days, but from here forward, like really just be careful of everyone else's energy moving forward. Make sure you're stopping, taking 5 minutes, breathing, taking a drink, reminding yourself. Amazonite is a stone of truth and harmony and the heart's warrior. So it really gives you the ability to listen to your heart, follow it, speak its truth, and not like if you need to fight, obviously you've got the ability to take on what you need to, but generally it allows you to be sort of serene and calm. Grace under pressure kind of energy. Beautiful. I love Amazonite. I wear it almost every day. It's, one of my absolute favorites. For those just joining in, digressing about Amazonite. So that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We are rolling forward. We're now going to pull the card for Wednesday. Wednesday is the 15th. No, 7th, 8th. Oh my God, I'm getting a week ahead of myself. Wednesday the 8th. Elevate. This is This is coming at us from a few different directions. So elevating can be elevating your thoughts, elevating your mindset, elevating the way you're looking at the world. But I also think this is elevating yourself, like leveling up, taking yourself up to the next stage, taking yourself up to the next level. This is the end of the year, right? We've got the full moon, we've got the summer solstice, we've got Christmas, New Year, bang, 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 bang. It's all happening all at once. So it really is time to turn over a new page, start a new book, and really think about how far we've come. What have we been doing over the last 18 months? 2 years, what have we learned? What have we achieved? What have we dealt with in our own lives personally? How are we now taking the steps up and forward through into 2022? How are we really going to be making things better for our own lives and then for those around us? How are we going to be living in a better way that is going to be better for not just ourselves but for those around us? How are we going to keep leveling up, doing better, being better versions of ourselves? This is very, very important. I think all of us trying to become the best versions of ourselves. And this very much feels like it's about seeing that progress, seeing that transformation within yourself and taking stock, seeing where you're going. See, as it says self-worth at the top, right at the top and through. You are worth infinite energy. We are all infinite in our energy. You have to see yourself as worthy of that. And where are you wasting your energy? What is not worth your energy anymore? I would recommend working with Cobalto Calcite is great for self-worth. Green tourmaline is really good. Pink tourmaline, watermelon tourmaline is all very, very good for self-worth. Emerald is great for self-worth. Rhodonite is incredible, really, really beautiful energy for self-worth as well. I would recommend, and then something like, say, Damburite, Apophyllite, Selenite, Moonstone to sort of see yourself from a higher perspective, get yourself a higher vision of yourself, so elevate yourself in that way as well. I also think that this time of year, we can all get really too caught up in what others have and what others are doing. And unfortunately, this is a very Sagittarian trait. We as Sagittarians are the sign of FOMO. If you don't know what FOMO is, it is fear of missing out. And if you are a Sagittarian or if you aren't a Sagittarian, you don't get it. It is all about... You listen, if you want to work with Moldavite on Wednesday, you can work with Moldavite on Wednesday, and I wouldn't judge you. I would recommend something like Herkimer Diamond or softer crown energies, to be honest. But work with what you feel drawn with, always. Yeah. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. We really should value our energy and not feel like we need to be doing what others are doing or caring about what others are doing or caring about what others are buying or caring about what others are giving as gifts or worrying about needing to impress certain people or who's on your Christmas card list and all of that sort of stuff. It's very... It seems wasteful for me. You know, focus on what's important, who's important, and use your energy wisely. Again, it's being pulled in a lot of directions at the moment. So make sure you're valuing your own energy and taking care of yourself. And also about the Moldavite, I don't judge because I wear Moldavite in my ear every single day. So you can absolutely work with Moldavite on Wednesday if you want, but it's not for everyone. All right, Thursday, we're going to keep moving forward. Authenticity. This is you being your best self, being your purest, best self, owning it, loving it, sharing it, not having to, as I said, be pulled in all the different directions of what other people want from you, being in your own power, being within your own energy and doing what is right. Saying, this is what I need, this is what I don't need, I'm not wasting my time and energy there, I'm not doing that because it's an obligation and I don't want to anyway. It's one of those things that there's a lot of great time, a lot of great energy that happens with Christmas time, with Sagittarius season. It's fun, it's joyful. We want to have fun. We want to be engaging with our friends and our family and our loved ones. We want to give and receive and share. We want to be involved. And it's important to be doing that in the best way possible and not to be doing it in a way that is going to sap you dry, going to make you just tired and exhausted and frustrated and not have a good time, right? Because there is the changeover that happens. Sagittarius season ends with the summer solstice and then we move into Capricorn season, and then technically Christmas is under Capricorn season, so material world becomes more important. The giving and the receiving of presents, the being with our family and loved ones can be testing because of that shift in energy where we go from playing and being happy to play to being less happy to play. So just be aware of that. Know that this is what happens and this is why we feel what we feel. This is why the energy changes the way it does. So just be aware of reminding yourself to not expend too much of your own energy. Do what's right and do what feels good for yourself as well. For example, I stopped giving Christmas cards years ago. And people still give me Christmas cards and I will say thank you, but you won't be getting one in return because I just don't give them, and I haven't, and it's just one of those things that is too much. It's just one of those things that I don't see energetically as worth it. But that's me personally. If you do it, I don't judge you. Do what you need to do. But like, I'll reach out if I need to reach out to people. I'll connect if I need to. It's one of those things that is, we all have a personal connection with what is too much and what isn't. So just be aware of your own energy. And as far as authenticity goes, let's go with lapis lazuli. I would go with sapphire, blue sapphire. I would go with blue kyanite. I would go with tanzanite. I would go with, again, amazonite, turquoise, larimar, throat chakra energies too. All right. Friday. Our card for Friday, which is the 10th. Sovereign. Pop that crown on your head. Be the royal leader in your life. It's pretty simple. This is really wonderful. It's really being aware of your own power, being aware of your own energy, being aware of the kingdom in which you rule, and that's your life. Don't be pulled in the directions that others want to pull you. Make conscious choices to do or to not. Be aware of why you're making those choices and live within the choices that you make. Don't question them. The royal sovereign energy is, leaders do what is needed to be done, not always what people want to do. The sign of a good leader is generally everyone's a little bit unhappy with you. It keeps coming up a lot at the moment. It's something that I've repeated. It's several times in several different readings, for different people. So really be aware of where you're spending your energy, what the value of your energy is, how you're sharing it and giving it out, and whether or not you are, wearing the crown. I'm crowning right now, but that's beside the point. It's important to wear that crown, be the god, goddess, be the king, queen, be the sovereign in your life, be both at once, because you are the leader of your life. You are the one that's looking after your children, looking after your family, looking after those around you. So these important decisions are yours to make. And this week, they are very important. Very important. Lapis lazuli is another great energy. I would recommend Libyan desert glass as a wonderful energy for sovereignty. I would recommend Damburite. I would recommend, lapis, Damburite. Oh, charoite as well would be good. Ruby, emerald, they also feel good. It feels like there's going to be some interesting decisions that we're going to be making this week. It feels like there's going to be some saying yes to some people and saying no to others, and some people not being happy about the decisions that we're making. Oh well. As long as you're happy, that's what matters. Alright, our card for Saturday, our final card for the week, which is the 11th of December. Change. The choices that you are making, the way that you are seeing your life, the decisions that you are making, the way you are spending and utilizing your energy is bringing about change. Whether or not this change is massive or tiny, whether it's lots of little changes or one huge one, it really doesn't matter. It could be personal, it could be emotional, it could be mental, it could be physical. These changes are going to be personal to yourself. It's very much about being aware of what those changes are in your life. For me, personally, I've been having a lot of mental changes. Huge amounts of mental changes. And I've been noticing, feeling and seeing those differences within myself, which has been amazing. Partly due to, thankfully, being properly medicated, or on the way to being properly medicated for my anxiety and my depression, my insomnia, being able to find a bit of balance on that. I'm finding a way of thinking more clearly, which is just amazing. It's very going to be personal. We could be making physical changes. Again, that's something that's happening in my life, health, physical changes, which is great. But you could be seeing changes in your career. You could be seeing changes within family relationships and dynamics. All of the things that you are doing for yourself within your own life, you will be seeing personal changes. It doesn't matter what those changes are. See them, experience them, and know that they are perfect because they're yours. Don't compare yourself to others. Do not get caught up in the FOMO of Sag season and worry about what others are doing. You be aware of what you're doing in your life, where you're going. As far as change goes with crystals, I would recommend working with base chakra grounding energies. So red jasper, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, brown tourmaline, hematite, Numite, Mookite, red aventurine, ruby, garnet, anything that's going to give you that base energy. Petrified wood would be lovely. Any flavour of jasper that's going to give you a bit of grounding. Anything that's just going to give you that base support. Good, I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. It's something that happens every single year. And as I've gotten older, and I also think coming from a queer relationship with no children, you kind of get to watch a bit of the madness of Christmas unfold and the madness of the festive season unfold without being as engaged with it as everyone else. Like, we're uncles, we have children's presents to buy, but not so much. We don't have to deal with schools, we don't have to be dealing with other parents, we don't have to be dealing with all of those other obligations that I see other people having to deal with. So I know and I'm aware of seeing how other people are pulled, and, you know, a few years ago I certainly have been making conscious choices as I've gotten older to use my energy wisely and not expend it so much, because I used to throw it around all the time. Yeah, exactly. Step back and enjoy the moment, live in the moment, be present, enjoy the fact that we have a bit more freedom, we can connect with loved ones, we can do this sort of stuff, and who knows how things are going to go. So it's important to enjoy these moments. All right, our final card, our overview card for the whole week is Ritual. Ah, this is lovely. Rituals. This is a really beautiful card for an overview. So our little rituals are the things that keep us centered, keep us grounded, keep us focused, keep us on point, keep us being our best self. So all week, you need to be doing your little rituals. If you aren't doing your rituals, you are going to get caught up in the madness and in the chaos. So do them every day this week, please, and thank you. For me, getting up in the morning, having my coffee or cacao, starting the day with the birds chirping outside, fresh air, wind blowing, with the trees, with my feet in the ground, is my brand new favorite ritual that I'm loving. Having a backyard after being in an apartment for a decade. The little things, coming home, having your ritual in the evening, doing these things every single day to just remember and center your energy, come back into yourself, remind yourself who you are, reconnect with your guides, ask them to help you along and give you the support that you need. Get out there and do things like gardening and cooking and going for walks and yoga, little things that are ritualistic for yourself that just keep you grounded, keep you centered, remind you of who you are, and I think you'll be okay throughout this madness. Yeah, absolutely. Feet in some ground is so beautiful. And our own little rituals, they're cheap, they don't have to cost anything, and they can just make huge, huge differences in our lives. And then you can do bigger things that are going to give you bigger energy. But go for a walk along the beach a couple of times a week. Try incorporating a slower way of drinking tea or something like that into your life. Going for a walk in the park. This is a really beautiful reminder that your daily practices, your little rituals, are going to keep you in really good stead this week and in the crazy Sag season. You have to remember that there is only like 1/12 of the population of the world essentially that are Sagittarians, right? With Sagittarius placements, it's going to be generally that much because there's however many of the world and blah, blah, blah. So the rest of the world gets caught up in our little month of madness. And I know that it can be a lot. I know a lot of people find my energy to be like that. They can like go, whoa, where did you take me? What just happened? And that's very Sagittarian. You'll be like, you'll say yes to one thing and then you'll end up in a Swiss chalet and you don't know how you got there. This is very Sagittarian. This is how we roll. It's important to not get caught up in the madness. It's important to not get caught up and carried away, and to remember that you've got a life to live, that you've got children to take care of, mortgages and rents to pay, bills to pay. Like, we have things that we need to live and exist in as humans and remind ourselves to do them. So this is about having fun, enjoying the time and the energy that's around us, but don't get caught up in it. Don't let it carry you away. Because you might just end up somewhere that you don't want to be. Hope that makes sense. Awesome. I will pop it straight back onto IGTV and onto my YouTube and Facebook wall, so you can watch it back from the beginning pretty much straight away if you want to. As far as rituals go, I would recommend working with moss agate, tree agate, petrified wood. I would recommend smoky quartz. I would recommend brown tourmaline, mookaite. Like, slow grounding energies feel really, really good this week as something to have every day. I have moss agate in my ear that I wear every day, so that's going to be super helpful. But it's going to be, remind yourself to slow down. Simple. One takeaway from this week, remind yourself to slow down. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I know it was a bit different. Next week it should be back to normal on Sunday morning. Yeah, it is. Thank you, my darling Drina. This beautiful mug. I use it very, very often. It's so pretty. How could I not feel good about using it? Yeah, I'm going to try and get a decent night's sleep tonight before tomorrow's market. If anyone wants to book in for a crystal reading tomorrow, I've still got space, so send me a message and I will book you in. Otherwise, take it easy, take care of yourself this week, look after yourself. Don't get caught up in the madness and enjoy the fun. And yeah, if I'm going to see you tomorrow, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. See you at the Crystal and Stone Market. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Namaste. Stay safe and stay sane. Take care of yourselves. Lots of love. Bye.